with women, we enter relationships with the assumption the man is going to cheat at some stage, and then we're looking for evidence that he's not going to do it. So we go in with our, with our red, like, so most women, when they meet
How do men put themselves in a situation where they can avoid the kind of woman that's going to cheat on them?
Here's the thing with men. This is a really key difference why I always say men get cheated on so much more than women do. With women, we enter relationships with the assumption the man is going to cheat at some stage, and then we're looking for evidence that he's not going to do it. So we go in with our, with our red, like, so most women, when they meet a man, they'll start to check his online, when he's online, who he's following, and then over time, they earn the trust and they're like, okay, I can relax. He's actually quite good. Like, I haven't seen any problems. Perfect. With men, they go into relationships with the assumption she would never. They go in with this naivety when they're dating that, why? No girl would. And the other thing men do is because they've selected a woman, simply because they've selected her, not because she's earned any of those values. So what happens is they ignore a lot of the behaviors that predict cheating. And the behaviors that predict cheating are so easy to see, but they avoid those and they just focus on what they like. Because particularly if they're sexually satisfied, they will literally avoid all the evidence. So how they get cheated on is they go into it with a naivety. Now, men who have been with lots of women will tell you that women are no more innocent, particularly with men who have terrible relationships with their fathers and just grow up in a single parent home. I always say men who grow up in a single parent home are far more likely to be cheated on. And the reason I believe that is when you grow up with just one parent, you have only one version of event. You only have a female perspective of the world. You can validate what is being said. When men grow up with just a female perspective, they start to go into the real world believing everything a woman says and not double checking it. So when she says, oh, my ex was so controlling, he used to always think I was cheating on him, he won't say, why did he think you were cheating on? Did you do anything? They'll just think, oh my God, how he's so toxic. I'm going to prove I'm so much better than him, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you do whatever you want. They just adapt to her perspective. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is because they grew up not seeing what a wife looks like, not seeing that women, they tend to come home when they're happy. They don't always go on holidays with their friends. They don't come home super late. They don't stay over really. Like, when they're married, they kind of stay home they want to come home to their husband. They didn't get to see that growing up. So when their woman is hyper independent, they don't see it as a signal that she's not attached. They just see it as this is how women come. And therefore, they select women who are usually more likely to cheat on them because she has those traits of a single woman that they don't notice.
Inflated sexual expectations and loneliness. Inflated sexual expectations refer to unrealistic hopes about sexual experiences, while loneliness is the feeling of social or emotional isolation. Both can impact well-being and relationships. Seeking professional advice can be beneficial. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below.